Right, so can I improve my score of 3980? Let's find out in this video. Oh, sorry guys, I just realized the title of the video is Should you play Honkai if you're bored of Genshin Impact? Alright, so let's discuss that instead. Yeah, so Honkai has sort of, for me, been like a very good alternative towards Genshin Impact in terms of the combat and the enjoyment of a sort of combat-based game. I think currently in Genshin my account's just so strong, but there's no content to really justify using all of that, and I think this is one of the problems in Genshin. You don't have that end game, whereas in Honkai, because the end game and everything is so tied in fundamentally to the combat, it just kind of works. Honkai itself has a very deep combat system, and honestly, if you really want to get into it, my recommendation would be to stay away from this game. So this might sound kind of counterintuitive, because clearly I'm enjoying Honkai Impact, so why shouldn't you play this game? Well, I think there's a couple of reasons. I think a lot of people need to recognize or remember that Honkai's been out for 4 or 5 years or whatever, and as an F2P player, which is pretty much the majority of people, you are not gonna have as good a time, I think, as someone that actually spends. Remember, you are 4, whatever, 5 years behind all of the other F2P players that have been grinding daily, that have gotten all the crystals and all of the sort of currency to pull more and more characters. And unless you're really willing to grind it out in this game, it's just not. I just think once you get past level 70, 80, or those little captain levels, you're just gonna have a miserable time. Obviously, if you're like me and you don't mind spending, you'll have a great time, but and I think for that reason I just can't recommend this game. And the other reason I can't recommend this is because this game feeds on impulsivity. It wants people to spend. Even someone like myself that does not mind spending, I get annoyed by the fact that there's a pop-up asking me, hey, do you want to buy the battle pass? Hey, do you want to buy this ascension these materials or whatever? And it's just like, well, no, I'll buy when I want to buy stuff. Don't force it into me. Don't make the entire in-game economy revolving around the idea that you have to shop for things with so many multiple currencies. It's just it's just so frustrating. So honestly, from my side, with a garbage story and not a very accessible or F2P sort of friendly game, and obviously being a bit more of a competitive game, I don't think the people that are core to the Genshin audience might actually enjoy this sort of game. For me, it's been absolutely fun, and I can't complain, but for you guys, I just don't think it's worthwhile digging your teeth into. Perhaps there's some non-Hoyo game out there that can perhaps like do it for you. But yeah, but you know what I do like about Honkai Impact is the fact that I've just beaten my old score, as you can see, 4,000, and I've got a cat girl in front of me, and honestly I don't need much more than that in life. So that is my story. Thanks for listening. Cheers.